I feel lied to by the culture. But
a lot of women have started to wake up, and they are realizing that what third-wave feminism fed them and promised them isn't all it's cracked up to be. I mean, I cannot tell you how many videos come across my TikTok page, my X feed, all of it, that are just like this.
Man, I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm gonna take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss bitch, the, like, I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent bullshit. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family.
And so many women around her age are reevaluating their lives, reevaluating what the hell they were focused on for the last 10 or 15 years, and are realizing that they probably want to change everything. And to me, it's heartbreaking because these women, they really were lied to. The feminist marketing machine of the last 30 years was insane, and not leaning into it, that's a Sheryl Sandberg joke,
I am a woman,
was considered the weird and non-traditional path. If you didn't do that, you were considered the black sheep. In the comments of that video, one person said the 30s will do that. It's like a switch gets flipped. Family over everything. But the sad thing is, that used to just be the norm. From the beginning, from your childhood, family was everything. That is where you put your priorities. Now it's like you have to mature and age into realizing that that is what is most important.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Talk podcast. So this one is very, very interesting and very, very important. I cannot touch on this enough. And I love the fact that yes, more and more women are waking up and are realizing that all this that have been, all the lies, all the stories that have been told to them is not working in their benefit. It's not working at all. It is not true. And it is beautiful that women are coming out to share this reality, because other women need to hear it from their own mouth. They need to hear it from a woman telling them, look,
I have been lied to.
I fell into this trap. I believed in this movement that promised me so much, and what did I do? Nothing. Basically nothing.
all I did is I wasted my precious time, because that is what it boils down to. We are talking about the feminist movement. We are talking about the negative impact of all the lies that the feminist movement has pushed in front of women and younger women in general, and especially, to make them believe that they need to put a career first before anything else. One of the biggest lies is that your job, your career, your achievements, your accomplishments that you have gained through, let's say, university, the money you've made, all these things are going to give you fulfillment. And that is definitely not true. And that is not true for anyone. This goes for men the same way. We all enjoy to have achievements. We all enjoy to have nice things in life, but it will not give you fulfillment, because human beings don't work like that. We get fulfillment from doing things for each other, sacrificing, building community, coming together. That are the things that are going to give you fulfillment, contentment, and the real happiness, the real joy is not going to come from your career. Well, what you can do have from your career, you can have a sense of purpose, meaning. You can be very good in what you do and enjoy that. That's beautiful. But to try to equate that in life and say, oh, if I focus on this, if I achieve this, if I do all of this, if I sacrifice all of this, then I'm going to get the ultimate fulfillment. And if you think about it, that is a lie. The other lie is that women are equal to men, going on the relationship spectrum of dating, which is not true. Now, what happens is that women are trying to become that kind of man that they're trying to date. Completely confusing, prioritizing the wrong things. And those situations may not affect you in the moment, But that's what's going to happen. It's going to affect you in the long run. And that's why, unfortunately, even though I do love it that more and more women are waking up, but the goal is to wake up as soon as possible. Because unfortunately, more and more women are getting older and older and older until they realize, or because I do believe that a lot of them do know. A lot of us, we do know that this is not the right way. I need to be honest. A lot of women do know this is not the right way, but they tap into it because it feels good. It takes away accountability. It is a whole lot of sugarcoating. You get a whole lot of support. You feel empowered. Why not, right? That's what's also happening. And the first lady in the clip, or she's going to be the only lady today, the lady in the clip, she is being honest to say, yes, I've been lied to. Yes, I did follow the feminist movement, but wait a minute, I chose to follow the feminist movement. You made a conscious decision. You sat there and you did not evaluate properly. And that's what people need to start doing. You need to sit down and evaluate properly. Whatever kind of movement, whatever kind of thing you're trying to tap into, what is the possibility of outcome? And it is really sad that society nowadays, family is really not the highest value for a lot of people. It's shocking to me because I also remember when I was younger, just the idea of family was so normal. The idea of people being together, getting together was so normal, was such a beautiful idea. The idea of you also thinking that family is something you would want to have and everyone else around you would want to have was just a nice idea. But nowadays it's so different. Nowadays the reaction you get to people who want to have family is more like, you get a lot of questions like, are you sure? Why do you want to have a family? What about your career? It's always about what do you do in the world, like how much you make, what do you have, No one is talking about the important things. No one is talking about the importance of having strong families. That is going to really give you this happiness that everyone is looking for, right? The real happiness is coming from you being in your family, you having the strong system, having having people around you that humble you and people that you can look up for, like care for, people you can look up to, all these kind of things are so much more meaningful because unfortunately, what happens a lot of the time is all these things from the outside world, they have their own positions when it comes to how important they are, right? Like you do understand we need to work because you need money to pay rent and buy food, all these basic necessities, right? That everyone can give a tick to that, I would say. But if you really go deep and you think more, what are you actually doing? That is such a great question. The thing is, what women are realizing is, what have I actually been doing? And what am I keep doing? Because what do you get from it? You go out, you do what you have to do, you come back to an empty home. There is no one you care for. There's no one to care for you. There is and then you do it again tomorrow. You're always achieving for the world outside. And you come home, then what? That is the thing. And people need to be honest. And I know people are going to say things like, I'm going to be fine. I will be fine. I love being positive. But are you going to be fine? Really, are you going to be fine? I want everyone to be fine. But you know how they just brush it off and say, well, I don't need that. I'm strong and independent. And then if it doesn't work for me, if my dream man doesn't come, if my dream life doesn't come, I'm going to be fine. I don't need a man. I don't need to have family. I don't need to have children. I don't need to be married. But is it true? Are you really going to be, or are you just going to be forced to have to deal with that situation? Are you just going to be forced to maybe just accept what it is? Because what else? How are you going to change it, right? And that is very important for people to start asking themselves. And I think it actually goes both ways, because yes, men and women have different priorities in life and we go through life in different times, right? But still, I believe the question of what am I doing and family and all these things are important for both parties. That's what I would say. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy. See you in the next one. Bye.